was going to make a video for you guys and about this. It was on November 27th. I took notes. I take notes on these little mailer cards I have here. I got these like door knocker cards I have at the store. So I take notes about what do I think of this? What do I think of that? How do I feel about this? Where's this going? So, false flag NATO strikes. There's going to be a false flag NATO strike. Okay? This is how I was going to make the video. I was going to say there's going to be a false flag. It's going to be a NATO strike. They're going to try and get something going in Europe, right? Through Biden. Through right now Biden still, or Kamala, or whoever's running the show right now. And I'm feeling more of a false flag nuke thing that's going to go on. And Ukraine is asking for their nukes back after the fall of the Soviet Union. I'm seeing that Ukraine is going to try to possess or take back those nukes, right? I see Russia responding. We know what they could do with those hypersonic missiles. We covered it on last week's show on Mike of the Night. We could see that happening and why it's happening. And it basically what's going to happen is the UK, France, there's too much accountability. They're going to try and find a way to keep this accelerated and going. Zelensky can have this war end, but it's going to have to end sometime. There's enough money laundering done. There's enough damage in innocent families, and that's why we never took sides from day one, right? So what's going on? I see a false flag NATO nuke strike of sorts, and so that's my notes here I took on my card for you guys. I was going to make a video, but my YouTube channel got suspended for telling you about what others are talking about that we told you years before. If that makes any sense. Sounds like discrimination to me. And what is it saying here? I saw this today. I almost hit the floor. Expert warns imminent false flag in London will be blamed on Russia. And I wrote it here. You don't have to believe me. I really don't care if you don't want to believe me. But there it is. I wrote it here. And I saw this today. I was like, I was choking when I saw that today. I was choking in the store today. The British government is planning to launch a false flag terror attack in London, which will be blamed on Russia to use as an excuse to start World War III, security experts warn. And on this card, I do talk about a potential suitcase. Okay, potential suitcase or dirty bomb is what suitcase, dirty bomb, some sort of distraction, framed as a nuke to catch the world's attention in London or London Square or London surrounding area. So that's that right there. And then when I saw this today, I seriously almost choked. And security, after watching a YouTube video entitled We Are All London Webcams, Why Are All London Webcams Off? He began researching that UK's intelligence services were up to. So basically, they're shutting down all the cameras around London, right here. So basically, this mystery, webcam mystery, so that it allows other or agencies to work so there's no proof and there's no blood on no one's hands if anyone intercepts those cameras. So again, it's really far-fetched what I'm saying, but it may be something, right? It may be something going on, right? And again, it's not going to be, it might not even be nuclear. They might frame it as a nuclear attack in downtown London. They'll frame it as a nuclear attack in downtown London. So they'll make you think, oh, why are they using nukes in England? Poor England. And then, and we've been covering on Mike in the Night the last year now that they're forced conscription and they're going to be forcing and drafting people into the British Army to go fight a war of money laundering, of bankers' wars, of governments not taking accountability for the last 5 years. And they're going to be fighting those wars. That's why if Canada goes to war, who's going to fight? I'm not going to fight for Canada. I'm not fighting for Canada. My kids aren't fighting for Canada. For what? To save what? Right? So this is what's happening. And this is why they're going to have to force people into drafts. Right?